Hi everyone, it's Nubian Sun Ra. Welcome back to another video. And today I would just like to speak on whenever we are going through transformation of any kind and we shift perspectives, we are changing our reality, right? So it's the same way whenever, if you were to have a child that has more wild, what we would call darker energies, it depends on the environment that child is raised in. That determines the outcome of what that child may or may not know. I won't say believe in, because I'll be lying to say it's a belief, because we know that knowing is the only way that actions are fulfilled and realities are built. So instead of changing the way the child behave, we look at the environment in which the child is being raised, nature versus nurture. And that's the same thing whenever we talk about shifting our realities and our mind to positivity. We do this to be able to have the outcomes that we expect, and we do the work to make sure that it happens. So I just believe if we were to change perspective and environment of how certain energies of children are being raised, and the environment will rub off on them. They will learn more about positive energy and nature spirits and things that are high vibrational, so they will not feel intimidated, and they can see themselves in the beautifulness of positivity and love and change, instead of feeling out of place to where they feel like they do not belong. And I just feel like it's important to understand that, because, whenever we talk about changing the way things are in the world, like the troubles that we have, we don't only always talk about the government and what they do. We also talk about parenting, and not in a way to it's like, oh, well, we have no choice but to do this X, Y, and Z because the way the government is, and so they want, you have to protect your children, so you parent a certain way to make sure that they are not being objectified by the government. Instead of thinking of it that way, which is what causes most of our issues, whenever we talk about change and parenting, we can look at it as, we are building a foundation where all of our children can thrive, not just certain kind. The children that usually find themselves in mischief because they are very curious and free-spirited in a way to where they do not see any trials and tribulations in life. They go through life with curiosity head first towards everything. They might end up in, a lot of trouble because of what the government's rules are. But not only that, it's some parenting styles as well. When a child is born, we do not get to choose what the child comes out to be. There are some very bright children that are born into demonic families and vice versa. And so we must know how to care for our children accordingly. That's just an idea I would like to share with you all. And I also feel like once we, it's a process. It's not just going to happen overnight. But eventually, I just feel like we won't have to be like, oh, it's a, demonic, we were raised in demonic families, or I was raised by a mother who thought I was troublesome. She thought I was a problem. She couldn't love me. She always felt like I was getting in trouble, things like that. I just feel like it'll be very helpful to keep that in mind and to actually start within our own family. Whenever I make these videos, I don't say it just so we can think about what's happening with the government and within ourselves. I also explain that we should, just suggest a suggestion. I'm making a suggestion that we should not only, take care of ourselves and being aware of ourselves, but being aware of those around us as well. And so it's just taking out some time to make sure we are making those changes and implementing those key points and awareness and knowledge, to our children or siblings or whoever is receptive to it. And it's not about how much time we're able to spend doing that, because people have a lot of things going on in life these days. It's quality over quantity. It's the substance of what we do, what we say, that changes things, and the intent and the vibration in which we move in. Not how long we sit and actually explain or teach or share, ideas, information, love, any of those things. It's actually just being able to plant a seed. And every time you come to your children, to your sibling, to your mother, father, whoever, and you have these intelligent conversations with them, you are watering that seed. And now everybody's going to be receptive to it. But it's worth a shot. But it should not never be forced. It's something that happens naturally. And if it doesn't, that means that it's not meant for that person to want to or see whatever you are saying. But for me personally, I know a lot of people's like, oh, well, if they don't understand it the way I put it, I'm not repeating it, I'm not translating. I like to break things down in all different shapes, form, fashion, to the simplest form if I have to, just to make sure I get a point across. It's a bad habit I have, sometimes I feel like I gotta chill. But I do it because I just feel like it's a language for everybody. You just have to learn how to speak that language. There is a level of consciousness for everybody. You just got to know what level. That's my logic. But yeah, I hope everyone is drinking their water, earthing, saying your affirmations, meditating, staying balanced, and loving yourself. Peace and love.